Well, it is time to do a tutorial about how to bring a music track into Premiere and to edit some of the things to think about as you're trying to edit. I've got a sequence here that is stock footage of Rome that we'll just use as our sample, and it needs some music. So when I watch this, and I want to keep this in mind for whatever kind of project I'm doing. I'm thinking about things like, who's it for? What kind of mood do I want it to have? Do I want it to be upbeat? Is it supposed to be more serious and melancholy? A lot of that just depends on what you find out talking to, either the teacher for the assignment, or possibly if you're doing this for someone, you want to have a pretty clear idea of what they're trying to convey. In this case, it can just be that, we're trying to convey how you put music on a track. All right, and I've got a list of about 10 different places where you can go to search for either free music or royalty-free music or fairly affordable music tracks that you license for somewhere around $35. And, there's a lot of different ways to get music, but I guess the point is there are so many different avenues to download music that you might want to give yourself a little time to just listen to stuff and give it a try. I never just grab one track for any given project. I usually get a couple that are kind of all in the ballpark of the mood that I want, and then I try them under the footage, and that's how I decide. And it can take, honestly, hours to do that. Just, depends how lucky you get. So here, when I'm deciding what to get, the first thing I want to do is kind of look at the footage, and then I'm going to look online. Okay, so I just happen to have my list here of stock music, Free Music Archive, Kevin MacLeod. This guy is the student filmmaker's friend. It's free, it's easy. The YouTube audio library is always nice. Audition has some, if you have a Adobe, if you subscribe to Adobe and you are able to access some of their free stock stuff. Oh, it's not really free, but with your subscription. Moby Gratis. Moby, do you remember? He's a musician, and he has made some of his work free for filmmakers. You do have to, submit just a description of who you are and what you want to use the music for, what kind of a project. We've got SoundCloud here. Audio Jungle and Audio Micro are two that I get music from all the time. They are not free, but they have a lot more, they just have a lot more variety. Say if we wanted violin, beautiful, sad, and I'm just going to listen to this.
Audio Jungle.
That might just be a little too dramatic, but you'll see here that it's $24 to license it. I put in my little shopping cart and I pay for it if the client I'm buying it for, if you want to find out if they like it, you can also usually do a sample track that will have it's a preview track. So it's going to be saying Audio Micro, so you won't use it really in your project, but it's just a way to test it out. We'll try that one. The other one that I had picked, let's see here, was from, I believe, the YouTube channel. Nope, I don't want this one. Let's try this. Nope. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to YouTube. and check the audio library. Here we go. So this is handy. I think Catlin may have mentioned this. This is a handy thing to have. Woo! It has an autoplay. Thank you so much. Don't care. All right, so we're going to slide down here. There's one I already picked that I want to use as a demo. Kind of
Looking
like
for the best music for your videos?
Woo! I am.
Then you should check out Artlist.
All right. All right, this is kind of a middle of the road. This is kind of upbeat, not too crazy. There is a link here for a free download, which I believe takes me almost to it. Can I download it from here? No, I have to go to the artist site, which I believe is on SoundCloud. I had to create a account through SoundCloud. Then I'm finally ready to go here and download that file. And we're going to save it. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we got our downloads. Just hide that. Alrighty. And maybe we'll hide Premiere. So we've got the dramatic, whatever, and then this more upbeat one that we grabbed too. So, sorry. Okay. I want to go and put these immediately into my music tutorial folder because then I know they're in the folder when I need them. And I'll pull them over here. Okay, and usually I just move these to the trash just to get them off my desktop. Okay, so now let's import those. Command I. All right, I'm going to bring them both in. Okay, so let's try this dramatic one first. Oh, it's pretty short. Can you hear the watermark where it's just a quiet voice saying Audio Jungle? All right, so I actually don't dislike that one. Let's try this. Oop, that's too long. This is probably a lot louder. Yeah, look how it's peeking out over here. Yeah, you don't want this. This is going to kill you if you listen to it through your headphones. So we're going to go to the audio gain and bring it down instantly by about 15, minus 15, and then let's try it again. Oh, it's better. We want it somewhere in this area between 18 and 12. And let's just kind of get a feel for what this is going to look like. A little more jaunty. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this one, I think. Oops, so let's pull it into this spot here. All right. Then the next thing I'm going to do is just start to decide how I want to arrange my footage. And I already know my very last clip here is the flag. So I'm going to put that at the front, I decided. So I'm going to Command X and take that clip out. Let's blow this up a little bit. And go to the very beginning. I'm going to lock down my music because I'll be moving the visual clips around quite a bit and I don't want to disturb the music. So in order to get that clip that I just took from the very end of the sequence to the beginning, I'm going to hit Shift Command V, which pastes it in wherever I put my playhead. Okay, and I think right here is where I'm going to make my first cut. Ripple Edit tool, either grab it here or B on your keyboard. And remember to cut this back part here. Let me look at it. Yeah, I think I want to be able to read the words. Okay, now I moved it too much. So I'm listening to the beat as I let it play. And then there's just a natural place where my impulse is, I want to be done with watching this. So that's where I'm going to cut it. So it's a partially looking and partially listening. So pause it and hit that W, which just takes the end off the clip. And then I'll listen again and watch. All right, I really like this clip, so I'm gonna do this a different way. I'm going to cut here with my razor tool because I don't totally want to get rid of this. Let's just move it over here. All right, and then see what's happening. This is where I want to cut it. Again, these long clips, I'm saving the remainder of the clip so I can use it again. I'm going to put these just at the end here. I can find them because they're blue. All right, so then I'm going to start from the beginning and just kind of see how that's flowing. Cut. So about 2 measures, and then I'm gonna cut. Cut. And so on. I'm gonna pause this and just kind of keep doing this, and then we'll come back and see what I end up with.